The planet is frying. Continents of garbage float upon the oceans. 60 million refugees are on the march. Earth's 6th mass extinction befalls us as I speak. Hell, now even the Pope thinks the shit is hitting the fan. Pope Francis's latest encyclical, Laudato Si, calls out capitalism as the red-handed culprit for climate change. Pope Francis urges world leaders to hear the cry of the earth and the cry of the poor. Now the Pope still has a ways to go on women's right to choose, contraception, gay marriage and the like, but when it comes to climate change and capitalism, this Pope is dope. There's some great one-liners in the encyclical, like, "The earth, our home, is beginning to look more and more like an immense pile of filth." And who can forget? The emptier a person's heart is, the more he or she needs to buy, own, and consume. And my personal favorite? Earth is essentially a shared inheritance whose fruits are meant to benefit everyone. Now, I don't have much faith in religion as a force for positive change. Normally, it's a drug pushed by the ruling class to stupefy the working class. Whenever radical Catholics historically sided with the poor, they were shut down like a Vatican steak joint on Good Friday. But the spiritual leader of over 1 billion Catholics is gushing social justice like a liberation theologist. Jesus, I never saw that coming. And unlike Stephen Harper, the spiritual leader of Canadian conservatism, this Pope consults scientists. I think the Pope only gave Stevie 10 minutes because Air Canuck 1 burned like 100 tons of fuel for that photo op. In the US, Republican Catholics like Jeb Bush are already chirping about fallacious papistry. In Canada, a National Post op-ed just compared Laudato Si to the Unabomber Manifesto. Priceless, eh? But after crusades, inquisitions, willful Holocaust ignorance, science suppression, and rampant pedophilia, at least at the end of time the Catholic Church may briefly not be part of the problem. Agnostically speaking, Martin Luther King, Bishop Romero, John Brown, and righteous religious rebels are cheering in the ostensible afterlife. Because, for whatever it's worth, this Pope has balls. In Toronto, for Rabble TV, I'm Umberto da Silva, not Rex Murphy.